Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So, right now I'm sitting in what is now my former home, and I thought it would be a good time for me to take you guys through and just give you like a full house tour of where I spent my life this past year. Now, I have recently moved in the last couple of weeks, and I'm just here doing some finishing touches before I turn in my keys, so it's very clean. I've been cleaning all day, and I'm exhausted, but I want to be able to show you guys where I've been living because I've been kind of private this last year, and it didn't really get me anywhere. I thought it was the right choice to make to just kind of keep my privacy and like keep my home safe and away from the public eye. And there were a few triggers that set me off to want to do that, but moving forward in the coming year, I am going to be sharing much more of my life with you guys, and I'm just very excited to bring you along with me on this journey. So, without further ado, let me go ahead and show you guys around and just show you this townhouse. This is my first ever townhouse I've ever lived in, and probably my last, actually definitely my last townhouse. And that's for a number of reasons. And I don't want to sound like such a pessimist, you guys, but this was the hardest year of the last decade of my life. And I think it was a lot because of how much energy and time I put into getting into this place just to kind of be let down and to kind of realize how this wasn't the place for me. And I spent so much money and so much time getting into here that for like the first 4 months of my lease, which was a year long, I kept fooling myself and just kind of like shoving down any worrisome thoughts that would come up, like, did I make the right decision? Or do I feel safe here? Do I feel happy here? Am I meeting any friends? And I just started fooling myself and kind of faking it until I made it. And it just didn't work. I kind of hit this wall in January, and thank you, Lord, for my journal, because journaling is such a therapeutic way to gather your thoughts and to kind of gauge where you were and the growth that you're making in your life. But I read my journal last night and I saw an entry that I made in January, and it was just me exclaiming how upset I was, how sad I was with my life, and how I wanted to make change. I just didn't know like where to start. But getting those thoughts down and actually bringing them out of my consciousness and putting them on paper, I think that was a big part in getting the engine rolling so I could start brainstorming like how to get out of this situation that I'm in now. So I've had a couple of things happen while I've lived here that I wasn't planning for. One of them being a neighbor that does illegal stuff and sells illegal stuff at all hours of the night and throws crazy parties. And I've tried time and time again to get in touch with my property management, and they just were no help at all. And I did have a few moments there where I got really overwhelmed, and I would just go on drives just to get out of here because I felt like there were so many strangers around me. It's every man for himself. There's like no sense of community, and I was struggling to meet friends, and it was all kind of like this snowball effect that finally hit a wall and kind of lost its form. So in February, I spent about a month with my mom, helping her with her house and just kind of staying the night with her and coming back here during the day. And that was something I'm very, very happy that I did because it got me out of this toxic environment, and it helped me to create a plan for my life and to better understand what I want in my life in the future. I moved here mainly because I thought it was going to bring me a lot of career opportunities and friendship opportunity, networking opportunities, dating, all of that kind of stuff. But I've realized after living here that I don't like living in city life. I don't like city environments, urban environments. I don't like seeing the pain and the sadness a block down the street while people with Bentleys and Rolls Royces are driving by. It's like such a dystopian experience, and it doesn't make me feel happy or like proud of myself for working to get into an area. It actually does the opposite. It makes me feel almost like an imposter syndrome. Like, how am I any better than that guy asking for money at the stoplight? How is anybody here any better? It was just kind of an experience that made me feel like I didn't belong here. And I never felt that way when I went out to visit my mom. And my mom lives about an hour outside of Phoenix in a small country town. It's like a western town, I guess you would say, since we're in Arizona. And it's just so peaceful. It's beautiful. I feel closer to God out there. I just love seeing the open fields and the mountains in the distance and the fresh air. You guys, at nighttime, it's a whole nother world because there's not any light pollution. And I wish I had a good enough camera to capture it for you guys, but the sky at night out there, it just looks amazing. So I know I'm talking a lot, but I'm just kind of giving you guys a lowdown on where I've been. But just to clear things up, you guys, I did not move to the town that my mom lives in. I moved a couple towns over from her, but I am closer to her. So if anything happened, I could just be there, in a lot shorter time than it takes me now. So my mom's getting older and it's just her and I out here. So I want to make sure I can be there for her if she needs me. I'll give you guys a little bit of a tour of my new home as well. Let's go on with this tour. All right, so here we are. First, we'll go upstairs because I don't believe I've showed you guys upstairs yet. Hey guys, it's Editing Richie here. So, I did not realize it, but my chain necklace, which I'm still wearing right now, kept hitting the mic when I was recording the video, and you might not be able to hear it, but I apologize in advance for the clicking sound. It's my chain. I tried to keep pulling it up and away, but I'm just gonna have to remember not to wear it when I use that mic. So I'm sorry guys. I hope you enjoy the video though. Funny story, you guys. The main reason I chose this place was because of these stairs. I kept having dreams of seeing stairs like this in a place that I was gonna be moving to, and I just thought that this was the sign that this was the place for me. So that's your sign to take signs lightly in life and do what feels right rather than what you think is right. Here was kind of an awkward room right here. I didn't really know what to do with this space and it sat kind of empty a lot of the time. At one point in time, I had my desk right against that wall, but see, it's just kind of an awkward space. You could put like a sitting chair. I also had my mirror right here, but yeah, I mean, I don't know what you would do with it. Here's a view out of the window. But that's it. All right, now we'll go into the master. It's a very large room, but it's just another kind of awkward space, It's just, I don't have a king-size bed, so there was always one plug that was really far away. And this wall is like paper thin, and I share it with the next door neighbor, so I can hear like absolutely everything. And then for the last 2 months of my lease, I actually quit using this bedroom and used the one furthest away because I just had so many noise issues with this guy. Here's a little patio. We're not gonna go out there for the sake of time, but another kind of unusable space. All right, here is one of the closets. Right here, that's actually where the internet got hooked up, so fun fact. Over here, we have another closet. I mean, I guess you could call this a walk-in closet, I guess. You guys, I hope I don't sound too bitter. I'm so excited to be out of this place. You don't know until you're here at this point in your life where you've had such a tough time and you finally move on to bigger and better things. So I hope my chain necklace is not messing me up. Okay, over here, shower. So yeah, this is the mirror I would look in every morning, get myself ready. But one other thing I did not like about this bathroom is this door. It feels really kind of thrown together, this floor plan. And I just don't like this door at all. It gets in the way a lot. I feel like this probably should have just been kept open, especially since it's a master bedroom. But who am I? Okay. Here is the bedroom that I was staying in for the last 2 or 3 months because it just so happened to be the most quiet, and it's not much smaller than the master, as you can see. That's one thing I really liked about this townhouse is that the bedrooms were very spacious. Now, the 2 other bedrooms, because I moved to a 3-bedroom, are actually smaller than this one, but you'll see it all works out. All right, here's the hallway. We got a nice linen closet right there. Here is the second bathroom. It's all cleaned up nice and good. I always clean my places really thoroughly before I move because I always want to get my deposit back. So, yes. Okay, and then here is the final bedroom. This is the bedroom I used for my webcam shows. So lots of time spent in here, lots and lots of time. Oh, looks like I forgot some commands. Just so you guys know, fun fact, and this is probably common knowledge, but don't put thumbtacks or nails into the wall if you can find a command strip for it, because the command strip Velcro strips I use for pretty much everything, and I have like no holes in the wall at all, except for these curtain rod holes, but that's it. So, fun fact. So another thing I really liked about this room was the size of this closet. See, very sizable. And I think this place would be perfect. Here's a view outside of these windows. Here, I'll just go like that. So I don't really have any good views anywhere, so I kept the windows closed a lot of the time. But I think this townhouse would be perfect for college roommates that are going to the Tempe ASU campus. The rent is pricey, but if you divide it between 3 people, it's super manageable. So you guys are probably wondering how much my rent was when I lived here. My rent was $23.25 a month. So divide that by 3, and you can definitely make that manageable with some friends. And heck, you could even use this as another, if you wanted to, as another bedroom. I just found another command strip, so I'm gonna get this off before I go, because I really don't want to come back here. To be honest, you guys, I can feel the difference in energy here compared to the new town that I live in, and hopefully you'll be able to see that through this video. I am gonna keep some power on. I am probably gonna come back up and check this place a couple more times, but for the most part, it's good to go. And here, oh, look, I forgot those too. I'm glad I'm recording this video because those are command strips as well. I had a curtain hanging right there. And that was another thing I didn't like about this apartment. This glass window made me feel so insecure. Like when I traveled or even just on random nights, because it's just glass. Anyone could throw a rock through that and easily break in. There's no alarm system, nothing. And the neighbors don't have each other's back out here, so yeah. Here is the living room. See, it is a nice opening view to the place, like a first view. I loved the floors. They're not wood, they're like tile. So I really liked these floors a lot. Under there is where I kept Lucky's bed. The thing about these types of stairs, you guys, I know they look cool and modern and everything, but from walking up and down them so much, you get so much dust from down here. It just gathers and you don't even see it. This space right here is kind of unusable. I mean, there's a TV port right there, but the guy before me had his TV mounted from here, from like a hang down mount. So I had mine against that wall. But do you guys see, it's kind of a weird layout. It is. I thought it was more spacious than it really was, but I do like the kitchen. Spent a lot of time cooking meals in here. All right, nice sink. I was so excited about this backyard when I moved in here, you guys, because I just wanted to be able to sit outside and not feel like so many eyes were on me. And at my last apartment, the way my balcony was, like anyone and their mother could see me just if I was chilling, hanging out, and I didn't like it. So I did spend a lot of time hanging out here. So did Lucky. All right, this was another thing I was really happy for, was a pantry. Oh look, I forgot some more stuff. Some taco sauce and some Worcestershire sauce. Here is the third bathroom. Now this place really did not need 3 bathrooms, if I'm gonna be honest. I think this bathroom, actually no, the guest bathroom upstairs probably got used the least. And I only have 2 bathrooms now, but it works out perfect. So yeah. So right here is where the washer and dryer went, which are now at my new house. And you guys, I moved everything alone. Absolutely everything, washer and dryer. And it's not because I didn't have any help, it's because I wanted to challenge myself and I succeeded. It wasn't easy, but I knew I could do it and I wanted to put myself to the test, so I did it. Here is the garage. So there's everything, all the space, squeaky door. Oh, here's another thing I need to get. This is for my mop. All right, you guys, well, I'm kind of on a time crunch and I'd like to beat rush hour traffic, even though it's Memorial Day weekend. And it's 3 p.m. I don't know how long I'm gonna be stuck on the highway, but I hope you guys enjoyed me showing you my first townhouse. First and last, but it truly was not horrible to live here. It just wasn't for me. And sometimes in life you go through experiences just to come out on the other end knowing that that type of choice and that type of experience is not what you want. So there's always a valuable lesson in everything that happens. All right, I'll see you guys when I get home. All right, now here is my office. And it's a perfect size for a perfect office. I wanted to show you guys this sign that a very, very special friend of mine, Gaston, got me all the way from Canada. And it's a metal sign, but it's custom, as you guys can see. So I'm still trying to figure out where I'm gonna hang it. If you have any suggestions, let me know. I'm thinking like right here. That's why I kind of put it right there. Isn't that so cool, you guys? Look, it's got the sun, the saguaro cactus, looks like prickly pear cactuses, cacti, the mountains. Those look like the superstitions, if I were to guess. One of the best gifts I've ever received. Okay, then we have my lovely candles, my laundry room, which is nice because it's a lot bigger than the old one. And that's just wax and candle making supplies. Can you guys believe I moved both of those by myself into a U-Haul truck and then rolled them down and put them in here by myself? I cannot get over that. There's Lucky's water bowl and food bowl. It's kind of a good spot for it. It doesn't get in the way of things. But here is the kitchen. I got another pantry. It's a little bigger actually than the last one. So I could really stock up on stuff. I'm kind of empty right now. It's pretty much the same kitchen, same kind of sink. Honeydew showers, if you can see that. Love that smell so much. Got my plants thriving. Can you guys see them? So every couple months I'll give him a haircut when he gets too long, but he's doing good. Okay, now let's move into my living room. This is my living room. And that is my doggy. Say hi, Lucky. I did just teach him a new trick. Do you want to show him if you can do it? Do you want to do the Bruno? You want to do the Bruno? Huh? He's camera shy right now. I get it. It's been a while since I whipped this out, so. If you're wondering what this is right here, that's just an air purifier that I actually need to get a new filter for, but it just helps a lot with the dust and the dog hair and dander and stuff. Still have the same TV I've always had. And before we go outside, I want to show you guys my bedroom. So let's move into my bedroom. This is how I have it set up right now. And I really like the way it looks. It's very spacious. If you're wondering, that is a queen size bed. Here is my dresser, my first ever grown man dresser. My mom got it for me for my birthday, and I am so happy with it, and it's something that I'll probably hold on to forever because it's nice, like solid wood. It's not like IKEA stuff. So, thanks, Mom. She also got me this sign, which I've had for a while. It says, "Work hard, dream big." Okay, so yes, if you're wondering what it looks like where I sleep, that's my throne right there. Or I guess not my throne, it's probably more like, we'll just go with my throne. The bathroom was a huge reason I chose to go with this place, among some other reasons. And I just love the way the shower looks and feels and is. It's so roomy and it's just like a grown man shower. And then here is my closet, you guys. My closet, oh yeah. Now this is a walk-in closet, right? Yes, proper walk-in closet. I'm not gonna show you what's over here because I'll get in trouble on YouTube. That was the tour of my first house. Now I said in my last house tour that was my first house, but it's a townhouse, so it doesn't really count. This one, oh, and I still gotta show you the backyard, so let's go do that. We're gonna go outside. Yeah, you wanna go outside? Got my grill, my doggy, and sunshine. Now I have to show you my garden, my vegetable garden that I just started. I don't know how long it's gonna go for, but we're gonna see. I planted some zucchini, some cucumber. This is kale. This is cherry tomato, kind of struggling. Here is more zucchini. Here is cucumber. And then here is the cherry tomato, which if you can see right here, this guy over here is not popping up. So I'm gonna see how far I can get. And I'll bring these guys inside if I have to. But I love gardening. So that's where my other cushion was. Oh, one more thing I want to show you guys is my 2-car garage, which was something I really wanted, just mainly for storage, for excess boxes, stuff like that. I'm a small business owner, so I do like to have a lot of things on hand, and it helps when you have space to store it in. Plus, I wanted to be able to like work on my car and work on my airplane and stuff. So let me show you guys. All right, now here is the garage. As you can see, there's plenty of space. I don't really park on any side. I just kind of pull in the middle. But got a water softener for the first time. And I was gonna put a gym in here, but honestly, it gets way too hot. So I'm just gonna probably leave it like this until the winter. But these are the leaves for the table. Some other random stuff, camping stuff. This is my grandfather's American flag. I'm just gonna wrap this video up by saying I'm so thankful for each and every one of you who support me and still come back to watch my videos and to just give me your advice and your love and your support. It means the world to me, and I hope that you get some kind of enjoyment and satisfaction out of this video and seeing that I truly pulled myself out of such a dark space, and I didn't even really know I was in such a dark space at the time. It took me moving out of that environment forcefully to kind of see my life from a different angle. So if you guys are struggling out there, feel free to reach out to me, shoot me an email, even send me a comment under here, and I'll try to get back to you. And if I don't, then keep trying, and eventually I will. All right, well, let me know what you guys thought about this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.